Hey everybody, Ben here from Snipit Studios, and I'm back with another acrylic painting quick tip. Today we're going to be cleaning some brushes. So one of my older videos on the channel, I talked about proper brush cleaning, and I think it's about time to give that video an update, but it doesn't need to be a whole big lesson. I think it fits pretty well in a quick tip. Let's go over to the sink. So when it comes to cleaning brushes, I generally recommend using some hot or warm water. For this reason, the paint just kind of melts off a little bit easier. I think I did a video on this as well, talking about using warm water to clean your brushes when they're in a jar and how much of a difference that makes. So when it comes to cleaning your brushes, one thing I do first, usually before I even get to the sink, is really kind of give them a good swish in whatever water you have. Get out a lot more of the heavier paint that might be built in. And rinse your water out, obviously. I would hope so. Now, a lot of people use different kinds of soaps to clean their brushes. They actually sell special brush conditioner soap. That stuff's overpriced and totally unnecessary. I actually have been using some Fells Naphtha laundry soap for the better part of the entire time I've been painting. The stuff works really well. It's a good all-purpose general soap, and it's usually like $3 any place that sells soap. Of course, my brush cleaning soap is up here. And when I go to clean them, I'm just rinsing first. A little bit of tapping in the sink. I grab a little paint. I grab some soaps in a similar way that I would grab some paint. Kind of rub the bristles in your fingers, and then rinse. Now the more you kind of push down on your wash tub or your sink or whatever happens to be, that can cause a little bit of wear and tear over time with your bristles. Not a huge amount, but if you're really conscious about it, you don't necessarily want to do that. So usually once, I usually go twice with the soap, just to really make sure it's clean. Shake the water out and set it aside. Go on to your next one. So rinse, soap, rub, rinse, soap, rub. Yeah, getting some extra black out of there. And then rinse again. That's really all there is to it. Super simple. Easy way to clean your brushes. That one's alright. I don't have to do that one twice. Rinse. A lot of soap. Don't be afraid to use a lot of soap. Rub. Get all the paint out of there. And that one's pretty good too. Right about like that. Now when it comes to letting your brushes dry, this is where a lot of artists kind of differ a little bit in opinion, and the facts are a little kind of up in the air here. A lot of people are going to say let your brushes dry sideways, flat on a paper towel to absorb extra moisture. You don't necessarily have to do that. I don't think it's super necessary, and honestly, for going between painting to painting, it's not really that important. Some people are going to say make sure they're down. That way the water drips down and out of the brush. That's good too. I'm not sure how you do that without damaging the bristles, because then they would sit like this. Me personally, I just put them right back in my jar like this, upright. And what people are going to say is that's the worst thing you can do with your brushes. It's not. What they're concerned about is if water drips down, it could loosen the glue that's between the bristles and the ferrule. But 18 years of painting, I've never had loose bristles happen because I let my brushes dry this way. But I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I've never seen it happen. And we're talking about student grade brushes, professional brushes, everywhere in between. I've used probably at least 20 different brands of brushes over the years, and I've never seen that happen. So just kind of use that to your own knowledge and do what you will. Put your brushes however you want them. Make sure you keep them clean, because clean brushes will last a very long time. Come to think of it, this brush, along with a couple others, I've had for the entire 18 years I've been painting. It's still good, it's still soft, it still works. This may not be the same shape anymore. It's a little bit frayed, but as long as it's still soft, you can still paint with it. So the key to longevity in your brushes is keep them clean well, clean them often. And be sure to, keep brushes clean. I guess that's about it. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, get subscribed if you're not already, consider supporting me on Patreon, and this has been from Cinderblock Studios. See you guys next time.